Alright guys, so today I want to talk about this game, Heli-Wars. Now, I don't know if you know what Heli-Wars is, but this game came out in 2008. And after 15 years, this game still has a concurrent player count of more than 100 players. I mean, even for me, back when I would come home from school, this was like a game that I used to play a lot, man. And to see it still be as active as it is honestly like really impressive. So I thought, why not make a video about this and also go through the history of this game. And you know, I just want to show us some love, man, because this is no ordinary thing that it's managed to achieve. Quite honestly, you cannot talk about this game without mentioning the original creator, Drewson B. Now, something to consider is that my guy actually joined in 2008, and in 3 years it's actually going to be 20 years since he joined. Now that's insane, right? 20 years difference, that's 2 decades, man, 2 decades. So his life is probably completely changed. I don't know, he might have kids. He might have kids that play this game now. Now I say that to say that the game has actually not been updated by the original owner. I think he tried in the past, but today the game is actually not playable. If you go on the game on his profile, the Roblox updates have made it so that the game doesn't work, which is honestly not his fault, because you can't expect someone to keep updating the game after 20 years, man. You know, the guy that did update this game, pretty much what he did is that he made it work the same way that it used to work back in 2010. So shout out to Beans and Soup guy, man. This guy has put in a bit of effort and made it work. He's made it really fluid, and man, I find myself still addicted to this game the same way I was back when I was like, you know, 13 years old. I think something cool to mention is also that there's this game that's called Heli-Wars Reborn, and this is like 2025 version of Heli-Wars, which is honestly pretty sick. I don't know if my guy had seen the success that the original Heli-Wars had after it had been fixed up and was like, yo, let me just recreate this but bring a modern twist to it and see how it does. Or if, like, you know, he's been making this for a decent minute, but still kudos to my guy. I think this is really cool. I think this game would have been amazing to have in the Roblox Classic event. You know, honestly, Roblox should have contracted a bunch of scripters to take all these old Roblox games that we used to pop off back in the day and then just, you know, fix them up and do what this guy did to this game to those games, and then have a, you know, separate artificial front page which is, you know, reminiscent of what the old Roblox used to look like. I think that would have been an insane classic event, and that would have been really cool. But even the one they did was pretty alright. One of my favorite things about this game is the amount of OG Robloxians that you get to meet that used to play this game from way back then, you know, 2008, 2010, around that time, that have come back on the platform and then see that this game they used to play back then is still popping off. So I think that's really cool. You know, I think everything's really cool at this point, bro. Come on now. But yeah, so I just took a look at the wiki, and apparently this game was actually the most popular game on all of Roblox in 2011. It's really important to note the actual influence that this game has had over the Roblox platform. I mean, you would have to think, right, being the most popular game back at around that time probably influenced some of our favorite developers to kind of take an element of fun that we had while playing this and incorporate it into their own games. It's the same type of arcadey fun they get while playing Prison Life. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever played Prison Life, but that game still has 800 concurrent players playing it right now, and it hasn't even received an update in almost a decade itself. That brings me to one of the most important points that I wanted to make while making this video, which is the topic of fun, right? Like this concept of fun that we have and how influential it is in our own Roblox games and our experiences as players. If you're a developer or you're thinking of being a developer, making your own game, I think you shouldn't look at, you know, the top games, the highest quality games, and then discourage yourself by thinking that you need the highest quality graphic designers, scripters, and so much developmental effort. While it is true that you may need that if what you're after is a top 10 game, then sure. But if you're trying to establish something of yourself, you can definitely do something that is purely all your effort. And that is what Heli-Wars is, man. Heli-Wars was created by that one guy. It was fixed up by this other guy, and it stayed relatively the same across these past 15 to 20 years. The concurrent amount of people playing it right now, you should go ahead and check, right? Like there's probably 100 people playing right now. The reason for that is because it's fun. All right, so if you're making a game, don't forget to try and make it fun. All this extra stuff that people add, like, oh, you know, we gotta have moving GUIs, we gotta have the greatest, you know, script that does X, Y, and Z. That is all rubbish, man. This game, you capture a flag and you take it back to your base, and that's it. I mean, look, the helicopters and the jeeps, you know, those are probably the most complicated complicated things to script out of this whole thing to create. But I'm pretty sure if my guy did it in 2008, then you should be able to learn, man. You should 100% be able to learn. I believe in you, okay? You can definitely do it. Especially with all the things that we have in the toolbox nowadays, man. People have created almost anything. You want a car, there's a car in the toolbox. You want a helicopter, there's a helicopter in the toolbox. You want a rocket, there's a rocket in the toolbox. So if you haven't already, if you want to be a developer, then you should 100% be using those things to learn, man. That was something I never had when I was younger. You always had things, but not to this extent.
You have a helicopter, and you have a war. Heli-Wars. Fun, right? Well, not Drewson B's place.
Alright. I was making this video, then I went on YouTube, and I saw this video from 2010, man, and I thought, you know, why not just make a reaction to this? So, yeah, I watched a little bit. It's a bit vulgar, so I'm gonna bleep some things out, but this is actually insane.
This thing is a piece, and be prepared because we're going in and exploiting every flaw, every bad thing, every factor you could say about that game.
Alright, so this guy's name is actually Raging Roblox Reviewer, which is, you know, pretty ironic because I do review, you know, reviewer. But this video came out in 2010 and has 96,000 views. But bro, you don't need to swear, okay? You don't need the vulgarity in your. Alright, anyways, let's keep watching, man.
Right now, Heli-Wars is sitting pretty with being the most popular game of all time on Roblox. After Ultimate Paintball went downhill, Heli-Wars seemed to take over with more than 3 million place visits.
You know, that's actually absurd. 3 million visits back in 2010. This video was uploaded in April 10th, 2010. So this is actually a golden gem. Shout out to my boy Xiao, man.
How the f did that even happen? This game is a piece.
Alright, I'll take back the shout out.
And look at the game sitting there in 4th place. Reason to Die.
I can't even lie, Reason to Die actually needs its own video, and massive shout out to Place Rebuilder. That guy is insane, man. Seeing this guy show the front page of Roblox games from this time is unlocking memories that I didn't even know I had, man. So this is truly a golden gem of a video. Yeah, let's see what else my guy has to say, bro. This guy,
Robloxy in high school. You're next.
Bro, I love this. I can't lie. I love, bro. Without the vulgarity, I love this guy. Without the vulgarity, this guy is swearing too much and saying too much nonsense. But yeah, Robloxy in high school is definitely next, man. Bro, I wish I'd seen this back in the day. This is crazy.
The first thing you see when you look at the game is a picture of 2 helicopters. Well, if you ask me, this is actually very misleading. Yes, there are helicopters in the game, but most people I know really don't rely on the helicopters that much. Did I just start the wrong game? This isn't Heli-Wars, and it feels nothing like Heli-Wars.
Yo, I don't know what Heli-Wars my guy's been playing before this, but this is definitely the Heli-Wars that I grew up playing. So, yeah, man, this place was actually golden memories, and as you can see, the Roblox characters, man, this is pure nostalgia. But I'm interested to see what else this guy has to say, and I'm gonna be cutting out all the swear words this guy has, bro. This is gonna be like 4 hours of editing.
First of all, only 2 helicopter spawns? To support a 6-player game, I'd imagine you'd need 4, 5, or even 6 helicopter spawns. That's helicopters, not jeeps. This is helicopter war, not jeep war.
Alright, relax. It's a couple of jeeps, man. You know, it's not the end of the world. It adds a bit of spice, a little bit of tang to the game, alright? You didn't need to be so amped up about jeeps, bro.
Get that through your... Now let's take a look at the rest of the game here. Hey, wait, there's someone back there. Gotcha, you son of...
Hey, I can't say you didn't deserve that, man. I feel like you kind of deserved that, my guy.
It's not sand. Maybe you're thinking he stopped working on it years ago. Well, let's find out. Updated 6 days ago?
Oh man, the good old days when Heli-Wars used to get regular updates 6 days ago. Yo, this game has not changed at all, bro. Roblox has changed more than this game.
And he couldn't even use the new materials to make some sort of texture that looks like sand? Come on! As if that's not even the worst part. This game is full of team killers, spawn killers, and every type of you can imagine. And sometimes people say, please don't team kill. And then they decide to go ahead and team kill you.
Bro, that is literally me. That is literally me from this time era. Yo, I love Roblox trolling, man. Roblox trolls, Roblox trolling, that was what made this game so much fun for me when I was a kid, bro. I can't lie. But yeah, sorry to this guy. Maybe I might have, you know, triggered him a little bit back then. You know, apologies, my guy.
Now let's talk about these crazy physics with the helicopters. If you blow part of it up, the helicopter still flies. That's nothing like real life. Last time I checked, if half the helicopter gets blown up, the helicopter goes plummeting to the ground.
You know what the funny thing is? Till this day, that has stayed the exact same type of game mechanic, man. If half the helicopter gets blown up, the helicopter will keep flying. I love that. That is amazing. Yo, this guy needs to make a video updated to see his reaction in 2025.
And don't even get me started on the fact that this entire place is nothing but free models. I swear, if I could meet Drewson B, I would.
Oh no, bro. If I was Drewson B myself personally, for the past 10-20 years, I would have to have had an eye in the back of my head at all times, especially with someone like this, the raging reviewer, the raging Roblox reviewer. That is insane, man. I don't know if I would be able to sleep at night peacefully with knowing this guy was that mad at me, man. This guy gives every characteristic of a serial killer. All right, he gives the characteristics of someone that's gonna go over the edge.
This game has it all. Lightning fast rockets, helicopters that keep flying even though they've been almost completely destroyed. The verdict is in. Heli-Wars?
Nah, I can't take this serious, man. I can't take this serious. But that was an amazing video. You know, like it took me back to a time, and yeah, Reason to Die was an amazing game. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Shout out to my guy Fortnite Clips for being a channel member for 6+ months. You are a legend, my guy. Thank you so much to every single person that's a part of this channel. Take care, guys, and peace.